Hi, my name's Cuz, and I used to be VP Communications in LT Hull in the UK a couple of years ago. I'm going to talk today about my experience in Moldova as an intern. It's very interesting the way it started. I was just travelling around Eastern Europe, just visiting country to country, and I contacted Isaac Gishinau to ask if they could show me around. And when I first arrived, I had such a great experience because when I arrived, I saw a poster that said "Welcome to Welcome to Moldova, Cuz." And I was very surprised by this because at this point I wasn't an intern, I was just visiting, and to see this was inspirational. Anyway, when I did arrive, after my plan initially was just to be there for a few days, but in the end I ended up doing an internship for a couple of months there. And it's got to be one of the best experiences. In fact, by the end of it, I considered Gishinau as similar to me. It was like a second home because it's the only other place I've lived apart from the UK who actually lived there, and I enjoyed it as well. Okay. And overall, one thing I've got to say is one of the key things of Moldova is the people. People I found were very, very friendly. They would help you with anything. If you had any problems, you'd make friends for life. I still do have friends, just friends for life, them type of people. And it's hard to describe the friendliness of Moldovan people and the hospitality, very hospitable. I'd definitely recommend you go visit there. I think another thing I found very interesting was that it's an ex-Soviet country and it used to be part of Romania as well, so it has it's an interesting fusion of cultures. For me, I found this very interesting. Before I went, I was very apprehensive. Initially, I wasn't planning on doing an internship, I was just visiting. I planned to visit, but even then I heard in the news that there was some protests and some major things previously, a few months before that, in the same year. But in the end, I've got to say, I didn't have any major problems. I had a great time there. I made some friends. I got to really experience some places, some amazing places like Wahevik, and and overall it was great. The project I did was called Next Step, and it was training students on different topics such as decision making and things like this. I also got to facilitate at a conference called MTC, and that was great. It was my first VASI experience, so for me it was golden, and I loved it so much. And in fact, I visited Moldova a few months ago. I visited again, so definitely will be. I'm sure I will be visiting in the future again. Moldova for me is a favourite country. It's like one of them countries that's a hidden gem. Nobody else, none of my friends know about Moldova. A lot of them don't even know the name, but I had an amazing time. I would recommend that you also come and visit Moldova and have an internship. You'll have an amazing time. The experience, the people, the culture. Definitely. Come have an internship in Moldova.